Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hello, come on in. Happy Thursday. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all come on in, like the video. We got a little show going on today. It's messy in the love and hip hop streets, in the baddie streets, in the boxing streets, and we got some things to discuss. Y'all come on in here. Like the video. If you're new to the Dollhouse, welcome. If you're a returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back. You get it? Sorry, guys. But we got a show to do today. I wanted to touch on a few things that's kind of happening outside of reality TV. Shout out to everybody who watched my Love and Hip Hop Miami, Atlanta, and my Baddies reviews. Y'all will probably find this hella interesting because we're talking about what's happening outside of the show. And I need to do more lives about that too. Since I'm doing the reviews consistently, I probably should be more consistent with the behind the scene teas. At one time I would put up a recorded video of the behind the scene teas, but you know, I felt like it was so popping today. I felt like we need to come on here and joke it, and we gonna joke it. But the gag is, so we got Karlie Redd has been charged. Her man done charged her with breaking and entering and stalking and all of that stuff. If you ask me, Karlie Redd is chasing behind a relationship that was never meant to be. Yeah, I seen the Pope passed away. I think he was gone long before he passed. But go ahead on. I don't feel no ways about no clear man in a white robe. I don't really care, to be completely honest. I seen his old clear behind passed away, as he should. Now rest in peace, Pope Francis. You must be from Europe. Rest in peace, Pope Francis. Oh no, we don't rest in peace them type of people, child. Not around here. We don't do that. We don't rest in peace. We just say, oh. We just go, oh, how old he was? That's crazy. You get it? Look, we just go, oh, that's crazy. How old he was? 95? Yeah. He was on his way out. But girl, what y'all doing this evening, girl? That's how we do over here. I'm just saying. We don't do the RIPs and all of that. We don't do all of that. We don't do all of that, honey. We just go, oh. I heard about that. Yeah, somebody, so she told me about that. Yeah. Oh. Right, Lisa Lee. I'm being generous saying, oh, we don't even do that. We go, oh, for real? Yeah, I seen that on Instagram. But anyway, y'all come on in. You know, the same thing happened with Queen Elizabeth. Is that what the last queen, the one that passed and went on to glory? I seen all of the European clears and all of the African and Caribbean clears all on the ground passed out. Oh, the queen. And I'm over here saying, okay. Queen. That's how we be looking. While they was over there losing their minds behind the queen, we was over here saying, well, I thought she been dead. We was on this side saying she's still alive. I thought she been dead. Didn't Jason Lee say she died? Oh, he was lying. Oh, gotcha. I could have swore she was already gone, but she gone now. Now who gonna take her place? The nephew. What about the son? Oh, he not the firstborn. Oh, okay. That's how we be. Girl, we don't be knowing what the girl don't care. Girl, ain't word and rebit about the queen, girl. Go ahead on, buy queen. Buy queen. Buy queen. Girl, Black Americans don't give a damn about no popes, no queens, no kings, no nothing. They care about Beyonce. Jay-Z. Now, if one of them croak, then you're going to see everybody over here windmilling with their head down. Not me, though. But if one of them should happen to close their eyes and never open them again, that's when you're going to see the Negroes lose their mind. One of them going to have to go ahead on and take that nap for you to get a reaction out the Americans. I'm just telling you now. One of them going to have to take a nap. The long one. But anyway, come on in. Come on in. The Pope is gone, honey. Taddy baby, thank you for the super chat. Voo, I just mishear you saying, listen, Linda's, and Lakeisha's. Can you say it one more time? Yes. Listen, Linda's, Lakeisha's, Larry's, and Laurel's. Come on in. Hit the like button. Okay, thank you, boo. TL, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, thank you for being a member for 7 months. That's amazing. Hey, boo girl, I quit my job and took a job traveling, doing the same thing, making twice as much so I can spend more time with my aunt while she recovers. TL, first and foremost, your aunt's recovery and you are in my prayers. Let's start there first. But let me tell you something. Ain't nothing more vigorating. Listen to me and listen to me good. And I don't advise this for the weak. This ain't for you. This is for the daredevils. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing more invigorating than quitting your job and doing something you love and getting paid way more than you got paid on your job. Lord Jesus have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ain't nothing like it, huh, TL? TL, baby, when I tell you, when you chase after what fulfills you versus what pays your bills, that hit different. That hit different. Everybody can't do it. I ain't telling nobody to do it. I'm just telling you, it hit different. It hit way different. And look, you don't worry about the money because you love what you're doing. The money gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? The money come and the money come coming. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, girl, thank you, TL, for being a member for 7 months and enjoy your time traveling and having a great time as you should. Take this time. We only get one life. And in these times, you got to make sure you take care of yourself. So have a great time. You are one of the lucky ones to be able to do what you love and still be able to take care of yourself. So congratulations. I'm proud and happy for you, Fat. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But who else did I not mention? Oh, we're going to find out who is Akbar V baby daddy. Is it really Lemon Pepper's brother? We're going to get into it. And then Rockhead is out on amusement parks on trains and all of that. And Junior up there with a doggone comb around his head because he can't hold his head up. We going to discuss it. And she outside at amusement parks. Who got Junior? Junior, is you okay? Junior, is you okay? Is you okay, Junior? I wish somebody would take that, a soundbite, and put it in a little hearing aid for Junior. You feel what I'm saying? And just put it in his ear. So whenever he feel like times is looking bad and rough, mighty rough, they could have me in the ear saying, Junior, is you okay? Junior, is you okay? Is you okay, Junior? I want to know. I really be wanting to know if he all right because his mama can't be trusted. But we gonna get into it. And I don't know why y'all on here letting Tesheki believe that she could fight Clarissa Shields. Tessa done jumped in talking about she want to fight. Tessa, if you don't go lay your, we gonna get into it. At one point we thought it was just Chrisean that was slow, but as we can see, the whole family is touched. Pun intended. The whole family is touched. You got Tessa on here talking about she want to fight Clarissa and she don't want no $1,000. She want $1 million. Tessa, I wouldn't pay 1,000 pennies to watch you fight. I wouldn't pay 1,000 free tickets from the Monopoly game to watch you fight nobody. Go sit your ass down. Ain't you around here making plates and putting them out the windows and all of that? Girl, y'all is crazy. Y'all let this internet say anything. Y'all let this internet see anything. They got people that's really on there telling Tesheki that if she trained, she could hang with Clarissa Shields. Y'all a different level of crazy, but we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. I'm telling you, crack in the head has really done a job on these adults here. Look, hey, that crack in the 80s did a damn job on the adults here in 2025. Oh, girl, yes, it did. Oh, yes, it did. Baby, but I would love to see y'all buck her up to get in the ring. I would love to see it. Come on in, let's get started, honey. All right. Did I say? Oh, it's Scrappy. Skriz Naive. He's questioning the whole Yandy thing when he need to be questioning baby mama number 3, who about to send him up through there. You don't want to talk about that, dude. Baby mama number 3 about to send him up through there. Ain't that how they say it in Georgia? About to send him up through there. Watch and believe. Watch and believe. But anyway, we're going to get into that. But let's start off with, should we start with Karlie Redd? So y'all, Karlie Redd, y'all. So this is what we know the last time I did a video. I didn't go live. So last time we spoke about Karlie Redd, the video is on this channel. Make sure y'all go over and support. Karlie Redd and her husband, T-Lo, was at odds, right? Now, remind you, I just did the video last night on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Karlie Redd was still going down to the doggone flower shop, the floral place, to pick out flowers, and her husband wasn't nowhere to be found, okay? And I told y'all that when the reports came out from the first report, that it feels to me like Karlie only called the police and put the charges on that man because he left. Because even in the show, Karlie says he has a problem with getting up and leaving. I told y'all. I know what I said. I was there when I said it. But neither here nor there. Karlie Redd done called the police on the boy. In the police report, she said that he had hit her the night before or something like that. But then they went to bed, and when she got up at 11:00 a.m., that's the morning, he was gone, and her lawyer told her to file a police report. And then the boy had to end up paying her X amount of dollars per month for spousal support. Now, immediately, the first thing stuck out to me was the fact that he got up and left, and then she called the police. And let me tell you why I say that. Because a lot of women utilize the police in order to keep the nigga. We know that. But as we know, just like any other kryptonite to a Negro, that only lasts so often until they gone off of that too, girl. It only work at first. They just don't know what the outcome gonna be. But once they figure it out, they don't give a damn if you call Ghostbusters. They still up out of there. And I believe and have believed since the beginning of time that Karlie Redd was chasing after this love on this lonely highway with this young boy who was never ever meant to be hers. As a matter of fact, ain't he the one who owned Now That's TV? The streets say, I didn't say it. This is what the streets say. The streets say that he out there passing out that little Peter whacker like nothing, nobody's business. Now, this is my thing. He ain't from Acorn. So I'm going to go off on a limb and say it's a little bitty one because his head shaped like Buzz Lightyear. But my thing with you, Karlie, is you sat up there and here come a lot of the better women. But then I believe her story because, and I'm not saying he didn't pop across the head. Maybe he did pop across the head. But what I'm saying is the police was utilized in a negative fashion because he keeps leaving. And on this last episode, she literally said, how can I make sure we good when he keeps up and leaving? Now, to the little small head Peter Whacker little boy. Now, I don't believe his little thing is all of that. It's just that he has fame, he has clout, he has power, and the girls run behind him for such. And Karlie can't handle that. That's why she was over there snooping and recording and all of this stuff like that. Now, fast forward, you had a stay away order, Karlie, and that you had the girls on your side. Yes, you did. You had the girls on your side. And then you turn around and break the stay away order that you put in place. Now you got a charge on you. You so slow. You is so slow. Let's get into it. Karlie Redd charged with burglary in the first degree in order to have no contact with ex-husband T-Lo Belton. It says, according to court docs, Karlie Redd has been arrested and charged with first-degree burglary. Rumors suggest the home she allegedly broke into belongs to her ex-husband T-Lo Belton. It says she has been ordered to avoid any direct or indirect contact with him except during court or legal proceedings. Now, I could have swore that's what the last judgment said, Karlie. Why is you jumping in them folks' window and all of that? Why, Karlie? Karlie. Here go the case information. They showed everything but her birthday, but we know she's 75. It says case information, state of Georgia versus Carly Lewis. Now the state picked these charges up, and it was filed on the 18th. The status of the case is open, okay? It's a regular investigation. Here goes the paperwork in the Superior Court of DeKalb County, state of Georgia. It's got the state of Georgia versus Carly Lewis, the defendant. And it said it is ordered that said motion for bond be and the same as hereby granted in the amount of $15,000 cash surety / property. It says it is further ordered that the bond given for said defendant shall be conditioned upon the following: report to pretrial services within 72 hours of release from custody. No contact with T-Lo Belton directly or indirectly outside of any ongoing court or legal proceedings. Do not return to, and that's the address. Stay away from, and that's the address, okay? So this girl got a stay away order when she was the one put the original stay away order on him. Make it make sense. But let me tell you why. The reason being is because Carly's fairy tale, whatever it is that she wanted all this time, is gone to shiz naive. And one thing that Zell said that stuck out to me, he said, everything you do is temporary. Nothing you do lasts long. And that's very telling. I know it was a read, but it really had a lot of truth within that read, because he's absolutely right. Everything Carly touches or everything that she has, whether it's personal business, is always temporary. What is going on with Karlie Redd? Why is she in this position that she's in now? She's a beautiful girl, a little crazy, but yet and still a beautiful girl. I wouldn't think that she would have the issues that she have. Now, I don't know if it's the type of men and the men that she's dating. I don't know if it's the look of it all, meaning she just cares. It don't matter the person. She's just trying to get the look, meaning I want the wedding, not the husband. You know what I mean? I want the way it looks versus what I got to actually deal with. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, Karlie, that man from day one never had any real intentions on being with you forever. Period. You can tell there was nothing about this young man when I seen him and her on the first time, even when she was presenting the ring and all of that stuff. Nothing about him made me believe that he looked at Karlie and said, I'm willing to spend the rest of my life with this girl. Hell, she said it in the doggone thing that he was hesitating and iffing at the altar when they was asking him, do he take the wedding ring and all of that. Y'all got to be strong. Now, Karlie, you had a husband. I don't even know if you really married this one. But one thing about Karlie, she gonna get an engagement ring. So there's something that attracts men to her, but there's also something that runs men away. And that's what Karlie needs to figure out, in my opinion. What is it about me that attracts men to me? Meaning I don't have an issue getting them, but what is it about me that makes these relationships not last long? And I don't want to say keep a man, because you can't keep somebody who don't want to be kept. But my thing is, what is it about me that attracts these men to me, but none of them really stick around? That's a real question that Karlie should be asking herself. J-Lo, yes, BC. J-Lo is another one. For real. These are real valid questions. These are valid questions. But now they done broke up. Now you got the stay away order, even though you had one against him. I don't see how that wasn't violated. Now you got the stay away order, Karlie Lewis, and here we are. I would say I feel bad for Karlie, but something in my body tells me Karlie knew it wasn't gonna last that long either. And Karlie literally lost me when she said she was doing in vitro. I said, you do what? In vitro? What the in vitro gonna do? Girl, your eggs is fried, dyed, laid to the side, and ain't gonna wake up no more. In vitro, first of all, maybe that's what the boy said. Maybe that was the straw that broke the camel back. Maybe the boy said, this bitch done played in my face. I done found out she's 70 and she wants to sit up here and tell me we going through in vitro. Oh, hell no. Maybe that's what it was. It would be for me if I was a nigga. If I was a nigga and you lied and told me them eggs still working and they still sizzling on the stove, but the whole time they hard boiled, I don't want you around me neither. Wetting off. Throw the whole wedding away. You never know. You never know. If I find you told me them eggs were sunny side up, turns out they hard boiled. Yeah, throw the whole wedding away, fat. Annul the wedding, the marriage. I don't even know this bitch. Get her up out of here. I wouldn't blame him for that. I wouldn't blame him for if that's the case. I'm just saying. Because I heard you on here talking about you ain't drinking for in vitro. I said in vitro. Bitch, you and Patti LaBelle the same age. What did you own? What? Now, I get it. Janet had a baby at 50. Dagger Brad had one at 51, 52. But I'd be damned if I seen one have one at 70. What you mean you ain't drinking? Girl, please. You and Patty graduated high school together. What did you own, Karlie? See what I'm saying? That's on y'all. Y'all don't be paying attention though. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm telling you, that boy probably talked to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, them eggs in vitro." We were shooting that hoe in the belly with saline. She was playing. But I saw you giving her shots. She told me it was in vitro. Oh, no. We were saying we intravenously shot the saline in her belly, and it's a belly fat. But, yeah, wasn't no baby going in there. Yeah, ain't no baby going in there. Ain't no baby going in there. We was just playing. She paid us good. My bad. You feel what I'm saying? On my mama, we was just playing. That's what I would have said if I was the nurse. Oh, we was just playing. No, hell no, we wasn't serious. Nigga, please, have you seen? Do you know how old this bitch is? That's like pumping Earl in a car with no engine. What the fuck? Look at the devil. See that? The devil done took over me. I'm sorry, Lord. Lord, the Most High done dropped my pen down to the ground. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard my pen fall when I said it's like pumping Earl in a car with no engine? See, look at that. That's the Most High telling me to go lay down. All right, let me chill. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I went too far. I goes far. He know I goes far. So maybe he's just telling me to simmer down. So I'm gonna simmer down. Live your dreams. Thank you for the super chat. Hey boo, I'll be hollering when you say but voodoo. Either way, Karlie is an old wretch with these men. Why these men want her? Child, I don't know, but I got my I was told to move on by the Lord, so I'm gonna go ahead on moving on. Am I the same age as Karlie? Mellow, stop it. Hell no. Karlie older than my oldest sister. High favorites. Well, you're older than my oldest brother, and we didn't go to high school together, so I'm 45. Well, I'm 43 to be exact. Yeah. Okay. That's me. I'm 43 to be okay. Yeah. No, we ain't the same age, Mello. See, you tried it. I caught the shade, though, but I'm gonna let you live. I don't have time today. The Lord telling me to fall back. Not today. Zell did say she was 60. He did say she was 60. Yes, he did. Wait, the way Zell rolled her out at the end of that doggone that doggone episode had me weak. That nigga said, "You the oldest one in here, bitch. You supposed to be the Oracle, not the Oracle from the Matrix. The old black woman who smoked the cigarettes, who could tell the future. Oh my God! When that nigga said, "Bitch, you the oldest." Jesus, that Oracle line sent me out. Then he went out the door. I forgot to put that in the video. Then he went out the door saying, Come get your man. He out here in these streets. Poor Karlie. Could you imagine going pick out flowers to a wedding? You know that ain't about to happen. Bitch, please. The way I came out here and turned that wedding party into a damn girls' night out, girl, I don't give a damn, girl. We would have had wedding cake and all. Girl, I'm not about to get on here and play with y'all acting like I'm picking out flowers and I know the nigga ain't nowhere to be found. You crazy. You crazy. I'm over here. She over here. Karlie, and look at Yandy and Kendra, the two miserable bitches. Karlie, what's wrong? I'm just so stressed out and Tilo won't help me. He not helping you because he's not there, dummy. Let's move on. Let's move on, girl, because the Lord already dropped my pen down to the ground. That was my cue. Let's move on. Since we on this, let's go get Kirk and Rashida. 3 earrings with the Adam's apple. And Kirk. Let's go get them. So as you guys are aware, Kirk and Rashida have been on this tour ever since. This is the thing. Let me say this is how I feel about Kirk and Rashida. First and foremost, Kirk and Rashida are 2 of a kind. They're both dumb. They're both stupid. And on top of that, they act like we all don't see the fact that they dumb as hell. And that's what bothers me more than anything. The fact that they think that we don't see that they all dumb as hell. Kirk and Rashida ain't in no better position than Yandy and Mendeecees or Collateral. And vice versa. Period. Point blank. They are all the same thing. They all living in these relationships where ain't none of them enjoying it. Not the man, not the woman, not none of it. I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. Kirk and Rashida can't pert no fingers at no doggone and no Yandy and Mendeecees. And Yandy and Mendeecees can't pert no fingers at Kirk and Rashida. But this is the gag. You want to know what really messed me up though? What really messed me up was the fact that the men are the ones doing all of the crap. And they got the girls fighting each other because none of them refuse to look at you, or none of them would rather look at each other and say, you know what? Something here ain't, you know what I mean? Ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean around here with you. They would rather battle each other, as most miserable women do. They would rather battle each other than to go at each other about their problems. Now, the fact that Kirk's mistress / baby mama is who now he has a baby with whom he was fighting custody with. The fact that his mistress / baby mama has any type of dealings, even through friends or not, with your homegirl or your homeboy who is married, allegedly married, and there's a correlation there, and y'all both sitting there looking at each other saying, I don't know. And these wives, a lot of these, let me say this about the wives too. Y'all just want to be able to say you married. The wives just be wanting to be able to say they have a husband. But this the gag for women like y'all. He everybody husband. That be the gag. They just be wanting to be able to say, oh, but I got a husband though. Let me tell you from a person who's been single a lot of her later years, right? I'm 42. I got officially divorced early 30s. Yeah, early 30s. And I was with my ex-husband / baby daddy since 9th grade. So go play with your mom before y'all get on here and think I was slutting. I was not slutting. Not before 30s. Not before my early 30s. I slutted after that. Mind your business, okay? So if you're going to call it right. I didn't do it before. It was after. But it's not about me. It's about what I'm trying to say. I found myself being one of those girls. Just so happy to say I have a man. Especially when Shantae Moore came out with that song. Shantae's got a man at home. He's waiting on me. Ooh, he's waiting on me. Girl, that was me. And it hurts me, your man. It hurts me to my heart. I can't help it that your man ain't. Whole time my man ain't home. Y'all want to be able to get in front of these people and say this and say that, girl. Your man ain't home neither, girl. Because you know how I know? Because that's my man too. Y'all ever heard the song? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Your man is my man too. Whenever he go out, he's coming to my house. I'm not gloating on the people getting cheated on. Don't come in here and drag me, y'all. Please. Please don't come in here and drag me. Please don't come in here and drag me. But I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Yeah, he our husband, girl. What is you on? He our husband. And you know it. But you're not going to say it. You're going to get on here and act like it ain't what it is. And we going to act with you too. We going to act with you. We is. Yeah, girl, yeah. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. I mean, can we talk or no? But this is the point I'm trying to make. This is the point I'm trying to make. Oh, where was I going? Oh, we over here with it. This is the point I'm trying to make. I don't condone people's mans cheating and all of that stuff. I don't. Contrary to y'all belief, I don't condone it. But my thing is, when it comes to Mendeecees and Rashida, and then Kirk and Rashida, no, Mendeecees and Yandi Mandela. You know why I call her Yandi Mandela? Because you know Winnie stood behind Nelson Mandela for years and scolds and blues. Stood behind him like a crazy heifer. She stood behind that nigga till she got tired. And I feel like that's Yandy. That's why I gave her the new name, Yandi Mandela. She's Yandy Luther the King when she's doing protesting and getting pepper sprayed in the eyes with bear mace. But whenever it's behind her husband, it's Yandi Mandela. Yes, it is. So I just want to make that clear as to why I interchanged the two names. But neither here nor there. Kirk and Rashida is over here trying to place blame on Kirk's original failures, which is going outside of his home unprotected, having a baby with another woman. This ain't the first baby, and it probably won't be the last. Rashida has come to say to herself that this is all I have. I have to take it. I got to just go with it. There's nothing that I can do. I'm screwed. And that's got to be the most miserable place to be in life. The most miserable. Rashida will sit up here and smile and kiki and laugh in y'all face, but the whole time nobody's gonna make me believe that girl is happy at her home. There's nothing about Rashida that makes me believe anything about her home is happy. Nothing. Because none of this would happen. Jasmine wouldn't even be in the fold if your husband didn't step out and have unprotected sex. Go have big fun with the wretched. You hear that? See, none of this wouldn't happen if 3 earrings wouldn't have slid his Adam's apple down between that lady's legs. Okay? So this is why we're here. But instead of you starting at the beginning and saying, you know what, Kirk, you bringing some issues with me, my friends, our household, woo-de, woo-de, woo-woo, you would rather sit on the side with that nigga, sit side by side, shoulder to shoulder, go with him down to the doggone courthouse to try to get custody. Bitch, y'all would have been some down bad, dirty bitches to go get custody of that baby. Unless Jasmine was around there hurting that baby, neglecting that baby, or doing something like that, y'all would have been some dirty, low-down bastards to try to go take that baby from the mama just because you don't want him to have no dealings with them all. Newsflash, crow's feet. He's still going to have dealings with her because he want to smash. She showed you the receipts. Dummy. Moving on. Nothing about Rashida is going to make me believe that she's happy and content with her life. Rashida is miserable on a daily basis, in my opinion. And the Yandy and collateral situation gave her an immediate temporary escape to say, aha, it ain't on me this time. Now look, it's Yandy and Mendeecees. Now let's get into Yandy and collateral before we get into this. Yandy and collateral are just the same. They're one in a same. Collateral is, according to the streets, I'm not talking about the internet streets. I'm talking about, because I'm down the street from Atlanta. According to the streets, Mendeecees do be outside fucking with hoes. He do. This is the street. This is the grassroots, girl. The street, the hoes, the people outside. he really do be, according to the streets, allegedly, he really do be outside telling everybody that he's not married to Yandy Luther the King. And they're not legally married, according to what I heard. You see what I'm saying? And that's his scapegoat to why he can go out here and do whatever it is he want to do. Allegedly. I didn't say it. So when he goes and run up on some hoes down at the strip club, right? And you thinking it's just some random, but it turns out to be the side hoe from one of Kirk's finagles and his escapades. Now y'all have a bitch in common, and both of the wives would rather get into it with each other and beef with each other than to look at the cheating nigga that they lay next to, and he'll snore every night and make them niggas be held accountable. And this is why the cycle continues to repeat. I don't feel sorry for Yandy. I don't feel sorry for Rashida. Rashida, bitch, I ain't like you since you did K. Michelle the way you did her behind that Toya shit. When the whole time he round up being sassy, talking about bye, flipping take place over with Toya crazy ass. Now she with a nigga who lying and ain't never right, and he light skinned and he might have doggone anger issues. I didn't mean to get to Toya and Red, but I'm just throwing it out there. I haven't liked you since, you bitch. I haven't. And you know what? That man married to you because he only been with you, but he don't love. He love you. He's not in love with you. He ain't been in love with you since y'all met. It seems like it's been a relationship of convenience from the beginning. So yeah, don't smile ear when Jasmine around. Of course. But this is the gag though, the part that really that bothers me though. The part that bothers me though is that you got the pot calling the kettle, and I'm sitting over here saying none of y'all could point the fingers. Yandy know Mendeecees out here putting that peen off on these hoes. She know he dropping off dick like Halloween candy. She knows that. Just like Rashida knows that Kirk is doing it. But they fine with it. Stop getting on TV and act like it's not happening. That's my biggest problem. Stop getting on TV and acting like it's not happening. But let's get into the Carlos King interview where Kirk tried to bring Mendeecees down. And Kirk, you better tread light. They say Mendeecees know how to fight. He gonna be done drag one of them earrings out your ear, ugly ass.
When I had Cannon,
can y'all hear that?
She never got a phone call.
Well, those friends
who
supported me, that she wasn't a part of that.
Right. She never got phone call.
She never talked to me at all.
So
about
from then to now, she's never checked on her during that situation, and you can speak on it.
Yeah,
that's one thing that I say when you say girl code, real friend. You try to get these people to rally up against, like. And long story short, me and Rashida contract was up, and Muff was going for our spot.
So what he said, if it's low, I'm sorry, y'all, and it's raining out here, so my apologies. What he's saying is, first of all, the fact that she said when we were going through our thing, what you mean when he cheated on you and had you crying and had the baby? Oh, gotcha. She never called me. We weren't friends like that. I heard what you said. So you okay with going through it, but you more mad about the bitch who wasn't there while you went through it? Copy. So then he goes off to say, oh yeah, well, she can vouch for it. They wasn't that close. They wasn't that tight. Y'all are making excuses. Y'all excuses are because basically Rashida was found out to be a bold-faced lie, that she knew everything about what was going on with Jasmine, and she tried to make it like she didn't. And when Yandy found out, you hurry up and deflected and was like, I didn't know, and now you want to beef with the girl. This is sick. Because instead of you beefing with Yandy, what I would be looking at Kirk saying is, this is all your fault. If it were not for you, I wouldn't be in this situation. Your negligence and poor dick discipline has got me in a situation where not only am I embarrassed again on my show, now I got to get into it with bitches I ain't never had no problems with. That's what I would say. But she don't want to address that because she don't want to have to deal with the fact that her man is her biggest enemy, because he is.
Long story short, me and Rashida contract was up, and Muff was going for our spot.
Now I want to bring that last part. He said him and Rashida contract up, and they felt like Yandy and Mendeecees was going for their spot. Because that's the only other couple I could see would take the OG spot from Kirk and Rasheeda. I have an idea. How about all four of y'all get off the show? How about that? You know, to have the to have how many? Three, four couples? What's the couples? Kirk and Rasheeda, Yandy and Mendeecees. What's the other big couple? It's another couple. Kirk Rasheeda, Yandi Mendecees. Either way, y'all are not the beacon of hope. Oh yeah, Young Jock and Kendra. Y'all are actually what it looks like when you do marriage wrong. You get it? These couples are what happens when you do it the wrong way, not the right way. See, people think the success of marriage is how long you can be with a person. Y'all are actually what happens when you do the marriage thing wrong. Like, this is not a flex for y'all to really be up here. And that's why when they be having relationship issues and any one of them go to them, or any one of these people say, oh, well, I have the longest relationship, so I should be the one. You shouldn't be the one to do a damn thing. A damn thing.
Because I don't care where he put his private. It's his, right? This me keeping it 100.
His mic low.
But when you start saying slick, like, well, I'm the only one on the show who ain't had a baby. You don't have all these goddamn baby mamas coming for Yandy. I'm just keeping it 100. But none of my, I'm not, this is stuff that happened on the show, right?
Yeah.
But I really feel like, for me, number one, what's happening for Mendeecees and Yandy, you know, for Atlanta to like you, it needs to happen. Because they funny down here anyway. You know, Atlanta is funny. Mm-hmm. You are getting some new traction, right? So I'm gonna give you your prop. That's the Harlem. He's smart. I got to give him credit when credit is due. Mm-hmm. And I got to give her credit when credit is due, because they attacked us in a way where now they're into it with Kirk and Rasheeda. And that's where I was like, I applaud you for that one. You did your big one, right? But I do think on those.
Wait, is it me? I don't recall Yandy and Mendeecees attacking them. I thought that Jasmine, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody get in the comments and let me know. But I could have sworn the way I remembered it, Jasmine came out the blue with a friend saying that her friend messed with Collateral. But I don't recall Yandy and Mendeecees actively going at them. Now, again, things could have happened behind the scenes that I don't know about. But I'm talking about in front of the scenes. I thought that the girl just came out of nowhere and was like, oh yeah, my friends messed with Mendeecees. I thought I could have been wrong. You know, I watch a lot of reality TV, so maybe I got it mixed up. But that's where I caught it at. I didn't catch it where Mendeecees and Yandy was trying to like attack them or take their spot or something like that. But that could be a lot of projecting too. And it could also be a lot of things that you internally are internalizing and you don't realize that it ain't really what you think it is. Just out of curiosity.
Shade, I'm like, bro, I've been to 2 weddings. For me to find out you motherfuckers really ain't married, that took me for a loop.
Are Yandy and Mendeecees legally not married?
There's no marriage certificate. Those were weddings.
Between us girls, Rashida, is that true?
Listen, this is what I will tell you.
We watched Yandy get on TV and say that she did not mail off that doggone certificate. Let me see if I can go find it. We watched Yandy on Love and Hip Hop, on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. No, New York. Love and Hip Hop New York. We watched Yandy get on here and tell these folks that she is not legally married. We seen it. I know we seen it. I was there when we seen it. She said that when it came down to mailing off the certificate, that she didn't mail it off. I think one of the reasons was because of child support. Put it in the chat. How you spell Mendeecees' name? I thought she said one of the reasons was because of the child support. She said she not about to pay all his child support or something like that. Let me see if I can find that clip. marriage fake. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all finish the clip out while I go look for this clip, because I know for a fact she said she never mailed it off because she didn't want to have to be dealing with his child support.
A marriage certificate is a legal document and a public document that you can pull up and go get right now. That's what I will tell you.
So when he said take it on the chin, that's chess for me. It's like checkmate. You trying to get in a position that I currently hold. I'm like, you hold up. So I'm like, this is a married thing right here, you know, because you got to get there only by being a couple, right? So that was like break number one. But if y'all got an open relationship, just say it. Instead of us thinking you cheating, because he's really not cheating if it's not what we think. Listen.
Do y'all have an open relationship? The audacity. This is a real question. Does Kirk and Rashida have an open relationship? I'm not being funny. I am asking a real question. Does Kirk and Rashida have an open relationship? Because from what I've seen, this is just for me. From what I've seen, it gives to me that y'all in an open relationship. You can make babies and come back and have your wife raise them. Like, make it make sense. That wasn't a flex, and it wasn't a flex. Hold on, I found the Yandy clip, but let him finish. That wasn't a flex because I don't believe your marriage is real.
And I'm not disrespecting him because I with him. But
really?
No, I really do. No, and I'm just saying if it's something different, I think just say that.
Do you think Yandy and Mendeecees have an open relationship?
It's something they're not telling the world, bro. Okay. It's something they're not telling the world. Rashida. I respect.
I'm sorry, that was my mama.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
I do. You. Okay, like I said, I do have respect for Mendeecees though. He's a cool dude. You know, he's a smart dude too though. He laid back, but he cutting.
For me, it's just don't try to deflect and make it seem like it's us who's doing this to y'all. We don't have nothing to do with that. Okay. And then secondly, like I just say, you know, at some point, maybe living in your truth is probably a better option. And that's just.
How could Carlos sit across from them and listen to this girl say, live in your truth? You don't live in yours. Are you crazy? Are you okay? Is this thing on? Girl, bye. Yeah, this is a lot. Hold on, let me let her finish.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I aired my truth on the show. Yeah. I've been taking the beating since, you know.
You still are taking
no, and he's gonna take them. They ain't gonna let that live.
Decade, right?
Yeah.
That shit gonna live forever.
Let's get into this clip of Yandy talking about how they not married. Yandy ain't shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Yandy threw a big old wedding, bitch. When I tell you Yandy had Paris in springtime, like on that Tyler Perry movie where they opened the door and he did like this and they had the angels in the air playing the harp. That bitch Yandy had all of that and they mailed off the paperwork. You's a dirty bitch, Yandy.
My wedding. May 24th, 2015. I was advised if you sign off on this marriage registration, since it's please not signed and you might have to pay restitution, you could be responsible as well. This man not only tried to marry me once, and I said, this is not right, but twice. And now I'm telling him another reason as to why this won't play out the way we dreamt it to.
So yeah, what you trying to say? Like you guys are not married?
What I'm saying, Kim, is I have a union with Mendeecees, but I did not go into a partnership with Mendeecees and the government. The night before my wedding.
So it's going fast, but what she's saying is basically she did not send off the paperwork because she would have to be responsible for Mendeecees' restitution, meaning money owed, meaning he has a judgment, right? Now they say it was child support. I don't know that to be a fact, but this is what they say. Now my thing with Yandy was the big production she had. Let me see if I can find Yandy wedding. The production was so big, I couldn't believe that they wasn't really married. I couldn't believe it, girl. You should have seen it. I was there. I was at the wedding, girl. I was there. And when I seen that it wasn't no real wedding, I said, I know you lying to me. I know you lying. Girl, you couldn't make me believe them people ain't have no real wedding, but they sure didn't. Had all of that going on. and wasn't nobody married. Do you hear me? Girl, when I tell you they jumped the broom and went home, ain't did no paperwork or nothing. Yandy dirty for that. She dirty for that. Let me see if I can find that wedding. I need to see something. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, girl, you had to be there. I'm talking about they had flowers. He was crying. Look. Is this them? Yup. Hold your face up. Let them see it. Look. Girl, you should have been at the wedding. Y'all ain't go to the wedding. I went to the wedding. Look. Look with the song. Mm-hmm. You ain't shit. Can I just spend my life with you? No, you can't. Because y'all ain't get married. That's a dirty bitch. Said what I said. And the bitch had different dresses, was changing clothes, girl. Like Jay-Z said at the song, it was a time. They got Mendeecees collateral dressed like an Arab. He looked like a Latin little cousin. Y'all should have been there, girl. Y'all should have been there. Yup, it was a winter wonderland. Sure was. It was a winter wonderland. I was there. I was there, girl. I was at the wedding. What is y'all on? But the thing is, it's just like it wasn't no real wedding. Now, we all know that. We all know it wasn't no real wedding. But this girl been calling this man her husband for so long that we done just forgot. And this is the excuse he uses when allegedly, what they say, this is the excuse he uses when he go get his hoes. I'm not even married for real. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. I didn't say it, Mendeecees. Collateral, don't come over here. This is what the whole said. I didn't say it, okay? I wanted to see if they had another
lost his wedding band, so I thought
that nigga ain't lose no wedding band. That nigga said hell with you and the wedding band. Do you hear me? Yeah, girl, y'all should have been at the wedding. Y'all see, y'all be missing people weddings and funerals. I don't miss a lot of weddings and funerals. I don't. I never really been into missing weddings and funerals, but you know, to each his own. I just know I don't. Okay, so neither here nor there. So after Kirk and Rashida said what they had said, then of course Yandy and Collateral responded. Yandy had made a cute little comment, like, you know, like, girl, y'all, let's press something like that, or whatever the case may be. And then Mendeecees, Collateral commented with his hair flying in the wind. Let's get him up here. Look at Collateral riding around, finding him a new bitch. Look at him. He look like he in Midtown. Where you at, Collateral?
Your heartbeat sound like sex.
Look, minding the business that pays me. This is what he had to say after he seen the interview, what was going on over there between Rashida and Kirk saying they have an open relationship. It's giving everybody in Atlanta have an open relationship. You know, allegedly. I didn't say it. This is all allegedly. You know, they say allegedly. Now, this is an old rumor. This old tea. Remember when y'all remember when they said that Kandi was gonna drug Portia and her and that little bitty big head boy Todd was gonna drag her down to the basement? And y'all remember that? Allegedly. I didn't say it. This is allegedly, and I didn't say it. I'm just telling y'all what they said. This is what the street said. The street said Tip and Tiny wasn't the only ones around there choosing and bringing bitches home. They said it was a big old freak off out there in Atlanta, and all the hoes was in on it. Even Toya and Red. Allegedly. Allegedly. I didn't say it. That's what they said. They say all them hoes on there sucking on each other. That's what they say. They say if y'all see them together and they like this, that mean they really not like this. They like this. Allegedly. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. So it wouldn't surprise me none. This is the word on the streets. The street said this. Now, you see what I'm saying? This is what the street said. That all of them hoes be. And that's why they play like they best friends. Like allegedly. Shamia and Kandi. Every man. But we already knew what Kandi was on when her voice got that deep. You feel what I'm saying? But allegedly, they say allegedly. I didn't. They say all of them hoes. Allegedly. So I don't know. It makes sense. Atlanta is a heavy place. If you want to have a marriage or find love, do not go to Atlanta. That's a matter of fact, that's the last place you want to go for love or family. Do not go to Atlanta. Atlanta is Sin City. Atlanta is nothing but a bunch of orgies, drugs, everything. It's just don't go up there. Don't go up there. Yeah, it's Black Holly weird. Yeah, Nikki. That's exactly what it is. Black Holly weird. Okay. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, honey. Yes, ma'am. Olivia Dreams, thank you for the super chat. Says y'all better stop playing about your age and be thankful you still breathing. What's up, Oracles? I died. Yeah, we do need to be thankful for our age. But Karlie is not my age. Bronze Beauty, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Coretta Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Says I just truly love me some you. You're so funny and entertaining always. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Get the likes up on the video. Samania, thank you so much for the super chat. Method to my madness, thank you for the super chat. Well, damn, lady, I just finished watching your AM show, hardest working lady in these YouTube streets. You know, I'm trying to do a little one too. Plus, I missed the live yesterday, so I figured I might as well go balls deep. No pun intended. Now, let's get back into this whole Yandi Mendecees thing. So, like I said, Yandi and Mendeecees don't have a leg to stand on, to be completely honest. Neither does, what's the girl name? Neither does Rashida and Kirk. Well, this shocked Lil Scrutiny because Lil Scrutiny said he didn't know that they really wasn't married. This is what Scrutiny said. He said he gonna have to go talk to Yandi and Mendeecees to see what's up. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up on the video and see what Scrutiny had to say.
Yandi and Mendeecees asked him if they married. I think Kirk bugging, but he said they not. Just want to ask them the question because
I just looked at his eyes and said that nigga high as the cost of living.
Them my people too, and I went to one wedding, and I was invited, and I'm glad I was invited because I put on my best shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was in New York and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to fly out there. I got into it with the ex and everything because they didn't invite her. I had to invite her. You know what I'm saying? So I went through shit and everything about that wedding. What's going on, girl? Is y'all married?
So they didn't invite the BAM? That's what you saying? He got into it with his ex?
Kirk feel a certain kind of way, bro. Kirk feel a certain kind of way. You heard that nigga on the phone? That nigga was loud as fuck.
Yeah. Feel away.
Kirk feel a certain kind of way. Yandy said they not legally married.
Oh.
What the fuck? Huh? Oh, fuck the wreck. This is a wreck. Call Yandi Mendecees legally married. So I can get married without getting married.
How?
I should have did that shit.
Okay.
Damn.
You can just go to the courthouse, pay to change your person's last name for real. You know that, right? You can just pay $500 to get your name changed.
I wish this motherfucker would change her last name. Take my daddy's name off her fucking name. I can't wait till they get married. Oh my God. Like, oh, this be a wait.
What they got going
on? Oh, they
on?
got some shit going on for real.
They got something going on.
I'm finna call them still. I'm finna holler at Mendeecees. Mendeecees, I gotta holler at you, Yandy. I gotta holler at you because I ain't know. I thought we were getting legally married around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing next then. I'm gonna get married without getting married. Fuck that, cause like it took so fucking much to get unmarried. Nigga, hold on. Yandy and Mendeecees not legally.
Hey, one thing I'm with him on, I want to be married without being married. I do. I want to have a wedding. Now I ain't gonna have no wedding. Fuck that. I do want to get married and have a ring without having to be married. I'm with him on that. But listen, he didn't know that they weren't married. It was all on the show, baby. Everybody know that she didn't never mail off the documents. Y'all remember Mendeecees' mama went off on Yandy? Mendeecees' mama went off on Yandy and was like, you lied and you made us think that y'all was really married. But they wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get Karlie on here about these weddings and all of that. Karlie, what do you have to say about everybody's marriages, including yours?
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a
You see what I'm saying? Everybody, I told y'all this TV stuff is fake. It's not real. It's not real. I'm telling you. It's not real. Somebody say, where's Mendeecees' mama? Oh, you talking about the dagger lady. You know, she was the one who used to wear the polos and the polo sweaters with the suit jackets on top. Ow! Mendeecees' mama, that's the old school dagger. Yes, ma'am. That's the ones who used to take the ace bandage and wrap their titties down. Mm-hmm. Them the ones who took the ace bandage. They did like this, and their homegirl took them and wrapped their titties down, and now them bitches like pancakes on their chest. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's his baby mama. Oh yeah. That wasn't her. My bad. Mendeecees' mama is the crazy one he put up for collateral. My bad. I got him mixed up. My bad. That's the baby mama. That's Lil Mendeecees' grandma. That's Lil Mendeecees' grandma. Yeah. Lil Mendeecees' grandma is the one who had the titties that got taped down by the ace bandages. That's Lil Mendeecees' grandma. But collateral mama, that's the one he put up for collateral. The one who he said who had to come to terms. Let me see if I can find that clip where collateral told his mama he put her up. You know, that was a sad day for the nation. That was a sad day for the nation when that boy told his mama, yeah, man, I had to put you up for collateral. Let me see, collateral. And that's really how I'm looking it up. I ain't bullshitting. He had to put his mama up for collateral. Could you imagine? Could any of y'all imagine your child coming to you, telling you, you know what, ma, I love you down to the ground, and I hate to be the one to tell you this, but at one point, I had to put you up for collateral. Girl, do you understand? That was a time. That was a time. You had to be there. Let me see if I can find that video. When he put his mom up for collateral. Let me see. Is this it? Oh, there go. Now this is when he told us to Shannon Sharp. Look, this a dirty nigga. Niggas like Mendeecees ain't to be trusted. I don't know why Kirk is playing with him. I wouldn't play with no nigga who would put his mom up for collateral. Please.
Before Chapo.
No, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't move no weight like that.
Nah, but I was moving some weight for since a kid, but I wasn't on no El Chapo list.
Did it ever dawn on you?
But I got some crazy stories about I remember one time I was dealing with a connect, and this gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
Yeah, I was getting a bunch of.
For y'all who be on here thinking I just be telling jokes, I be telling the truth. The truth come out through the mad day and the joke. I keep telling y'all, I be on here calling him collateral, but you just calling him collateral. There's no proof. The nigga put his own mom up for collateral. Do you think me or you stand a chance? Do you think Yandy and her baby teats stand a chance? Do you think so? He put his mom, the one who shitted him out, put her up for collateral. You or I don't stand a chance. Do you hear me? Let's run him back one more time. And he said it so casually. Oh, yeah, I put my mom up for collateral.
But I put my mom up for collateral. And this gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral. And this gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral. And this gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral. This gonna sound horrible, but I put my mom up for collateral. But I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
But I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
Yeah, but I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
But I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
Yeah, I was getting a bunch of keys, but I put my mom up for collateral.
What?
Yeah, I was getting a bunch of keys, and they was like, well, you guys show me where your mom live at, because if you run off on this, we can't afford you to run off.
Right.
And I was like, I ain't had no intentions of running off.
Right.
So I was like, I'll show you. and I took them.
Girl, I almost choked on my drink. Do you understand if my son came? Niggas wait.
Like, I ain't had no intentions of running off.
Right.
So I was like, I'll show you.
Niggas showed the people where his mama live. Is Mendeecees them from Acorn? Is Mendeecees from Acorn? Real talk. Is Mendeecees from Acorn? Who? I need a heavy boot person in here. New York, come to the front of the congregation. Is Mendeecees from Acorn? This is a real question. This is a true valid concern, and I'm trying to see something. I think he Panamanian. Let me see. No. Hold on. Let me get on my phone. Let me get the Googles going. Is Mendeecees from America? I shouldn't ask like that.
According to National Today, Mendeecees Harris was born and raised in Harlem, New York, U.S. His parents are Judy and Roberto Harris, who are both Panamanian.
What? So Mendeecees is not from Acorn? He ain't even from Acorn. Sound about right. Oh, there go. Sound about right. Ain't no nigga putting their mama up for collateral. Mama could be a crackhead. Mama could be jacked up. Mama could be dirty, low down. A nigga from America ain't putting their mama up for no collateral. I'm just saying. That didn't give me Black American behavior. That's all I'm gonna say. And I know niggas with the worst mamas this side of the Mississippi. Even still, there is Yandy from Jamaica. Hold on, girl. Niggas from America will never. Hold on. Is Yandy Smith from America? Yandy Smith is from America. She was born in Harlem. She's an American actress, film producer. Now, she might have had the internet scrub clean. They say she Afro-American descent. What is Yandy's? They say she Afro-American. That's how you get it. Hold on, because Google be playing. Hold on, I'm about to show you how to get it. Yandy Smith parents. They say they from African American. This is what they say. I don't trust it. Because they get to scrub the internet. I don't trust it. Her teats tell me a different lie. I mean a different story. But neither here nor there. He do look exotic, huh? Mendeecees. He do collateral do. But yeah, he put his mom for collateral. And that just is what it is. Let me say this. With Scrappy, yes, they not married. Everybody knew that. I don't know how you didn't know that. You must have been high. Okay, number one. Number two, I just feel like Kirk and Rashida don't have any leg to stand on to throw any rocks at the hands or at the heads of Yandy and Collateral, because honestly, Kirk and Rashida are the same people, just in a different location. All four of them are in miserable marriages. Throw Jock and Kendra in there. So all six of them are in miserable marriages, and they all just able to say, I got a man, I got a man, I got a man. So it just is what it is. Yay, girl, bye. Neither here nor there. The more up for Collateral should have been a red flag at the beginning, but it wasn't. And it just is what it is. I just feel like that was lame for Kirk and Rashida to get up there and say they must be in an open relationship. Because if they're in an open relationship, then y'all's is wide open. Y'all's wide open. Like, woo, wide open. If they in an open relationship, the doors for relationships to be open is so far open, we can't see the forest for the trees. Okay, period, point blank. Now let's move on. Who is Tinka Fat baby daddy? Who know? Who is Tinka Fat baby daddy? I'm trying to see something. So we all know Tinka Fat was pregnant. Let's get her on here. So Tinka Fat was on the reunion and she was pregnant. Remember Biggie was standing behind her? Big Dominican. Remember Big Dominican was standing behind her pregnant and all? Look. And she came out so happy. I remember her saying, oh yeah, Natalie, you're going to be the godmother. And I'm like, Natalie, the godmother? She ain't even a mother to her real child. What you mean? she gonna be the godmother. Then somebody had dropped down in the comments and said, no, Vu. They said she pregnant for Lemuel brother, for Zeus Diddy brother. And I said, what? They said LJ Plumber, you know, the one who looked just like Zeus Diddy. They said that he was around there smashing it up. And I said, I know you lying. And they said, yeah. Now I had remember Akbar V a while ago had came out and was dragging Tinka Fat, remember? Because Tinka Fat was trying to make fun of the fact that she ran from the BB gun. But Tinka Fat felt like, girl, you need to be the last one talking because number one, you can't even fight because you pregnant. She was like, and number two, yeah, I ran from a BB gun because I've been shot before. But at the end of the day, who the hell are you to get on here and try to shame me about any of these situations? Hold on, let me get it up here. And I remember she the first one who outed that Tinka was pregnant. Now, in this video, she kind of leans toward trying to say that Tinkerbella is pregnant and been sleeping with a lot of people that work at the Zeus Network. Check it out.
I know I don't lie. How you think I knew you was pregnant, girl? Come on, man. Things just hit across my desk. I knew you was pregnant before you even tried to go run your mouth and act like you be unsafe and announce a person like everybody was gonna gag off of pregnancy. We don't gag off you. You ain't nobody. You ugly as shit, girl. I don't even see why that nigga even messing with you. That man needs something better than that. Girl, you ugly as shit. And I know what old boy hit you on the show. He had hit you from the back.
First of all, to say she ugly, that's crazy. But secondly, who she talking about to say, oh boy hit you, he had to hit you from the back? Who she talking about? Is it Zeus Diddy brother?
He hit you from the back. Ain't nobody want to look at your face. Especially without no makeup on. Who want to see you? Girl, sit your little ugly ass down somewhere, man. I'm not spreading no rumors on you, on my dead mother, on my unborn kid, on the rest of my children. I never spread no rumor on you. 2 cast members, 2 different ones, different times told me what you was on that show doing. I don't lie. And these are your friends that you talk to. Remember, friends. They're your friends. Yeah. Everybody know I don't lie. How you think I knew you was pregnant, girl? Oh. Come on, man. Things just hit across my desk. I knew you was pregnant before you even tried to go run your mouth and top of that. Yeah, bitch. Ain't no fear in me. Ain't no hoe in me. I don't know what you talking about, bitch. You got grazed or whatever with a little BB gun, bitch. I got hit in the head with a real bullet, with a real gun, bitch. It's a bullet in my skull, bitch. I'm really a street bitch. You on some fake street shit. Bitch, I just dodged some real major cases. Bitch, I'm happy to be out of jail. I'm happy to be here with my motherfucking children. Ho, you want to make this shit be more than what it is. It ain't nothing between me and you, but it can be something. I don't get on this internet and try to call bitches out just to get back on Zeus. Y'all bitches is so, y'all crave that show so much until y'all sell y'all fucking soul. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here enjoying my fucking pregnancy. And the only time I speak to you bitches when y'all mention me. I never mention you on no internet. Just like I never mentioned Biggie. Never did that. Biggie came out with a diss record and she tried to control how I responded. None of you bitches can fuck with me in no type of way. Dressing, looks, nothing. You up for that? Yeah, listen. Y'all bitches love to say, oh, you married and single. Bitch, whatever my husband doing and what he doing in Philadelphia, I don't give a fuck. I promise you. Bitch, what it's gonna be? Okay, I find out. Hurt my feelings. Go make some raps about it. Walk away or stay. Every bitch done got cheated on. Even the bitch that you with got cheated on. Because everybody know that bitch look like a big stud. Big titty stud that you with. That's all. So when you want to bring up a bitch marriage and family, yeah, I got 5 kids and 5 different baby daddies. Yep, I do. That was when I was in the streets running. Then I got closer to God and I got married, regardless of who I'm married to. But, you know, I honor my marriage. I don't care what he doing. I'm going to honor mine. I ain't cheating. I ain't doing all that. I'm a lady. I'm a young lady. I ain't on a show fucking for a spot and sucking dick with your little ugly ass. You ugly as shit, girl. Listen, y'all bitch.
If you've seen Tinka without makeup, you would understand why she keep calling her ugly. Neither here nor there. I only brought Akbar up because Akbar made mention that she's sleeping with people on the show and that 2 other girls have literally said that she was sleeping with two other people on the show. So that's why I brought it up. Now, my thing is this. This is just out of curiosity, and this is my question when it comes to this whole situation. Who is that baby's pappy? Who's the baby daddy? That's all I want to know, because it's rumored to be that LJ Plummer is the actual father of this here baby. And if that is true, then that would kind of lead to what people have been saying as far as rumors about who she's pregnant for. And that would make sense why she went up to Natalie, telling Natalie that she's going to be the next baby mama, or not baby mama. She's going to be the godmother. Cause I'm like, why Natalie? You and Natalie ain't that close like that. And I'm not behind the scenes, but damn, like y'all ain't like that. But then it makes sense because Natalie is close to the Plumbers, right? Well, at least we thought she was close to the Plumbers until she was like, the Plumbers are crazy. What did she say the Plumbers was when they was locking her in the car or holding her hostage according to her? Either way, I'm starting to believe more and more that he is the baby daddy. Now, Tinka ain't the only one who's been allegedly around there sleeping with people at the Zeus network. I told y'all the reason I called Lemuel Zeus Diddy is because he has very Diddy behaviors. I believe they all around there screwing to make sure they stay on. I believe they all screwing to make sure they stay on. Okay, I believe they all around there opening their legs. They probably tell themselves, hey, I done open my legs for less. Why not? And in some senses, I understand the sentiment. But, that's what she said. The Plumbers are losing their minds. The Plumbers, you guys, the Plumbers are losing their minds. They're holding me hostage. They wouldn't pass my vape. The Plumbers are losing their minds. That's what she was on there saying. But, at the end of the day, yeah, Lachey. Welcome the baddies. Everybody screwing everybody. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. I believe he the baby daddy, but girl, listen. Getting pregnant by the brother who don't own the company is nasty work. You might as well let Zeus Diddy skeet off in you, girl. At least you could get steady child support. Girl, you getting pregnant by the brother who's the helper? Neither here nor there. He do be having producer credit, so I'll give him that. But I don't know who the baby daddy is. It's just something I want to bring out. And I remember when Akbar said it before we knew that she was pregnant. And I was just trying to see if y'all knew something I didn't know. Okay, that man is married. Aren't they all? Aren't they all? Tanae said she needed something. The baby will be a plumber. Hey, generational wealth. Generational wealth, I guess, honey. Akbar said he had to hit you from the back with your ugly ass. Lord have mercy, Akbar, you ain't have to do it like that. You did not have to do her like that. Well, I get it. Y'all beefing. Wait, somebody said there's a clip going around of what? There's a clip going around. They was going to have a Jonathan get a hold of Saucy for his bias. I hope not. And let me tell you why, because I like Jonathan and I don't care about Saucy, but I don't have a bad feeling about Saucy. I don't feel good nor bad about Saucy. Yes, Jonathan. Yes, Saucy and Bobby Lights were extremely biased, and yes, they were annoying. But I don't think they need hands and feet put on them. I just don't. And plus, Jonathan would dog walk both of them at the same time. Jonathan ain't the nigga you call for petty beefs. Jonathan is the nigga you call for when shit getting real bad and you need some real reinforcements. Not for Saucy and you might as well get Shamal. Go get Shamal. Tell Shamal go beat them niggas up. I feel like Shamal could get him. You feel what I'm saying? Jonathan, yeah, that's a bit overkill. I wouldn't call Jonathan unless, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call Jonathan unless, woo. To say Jonathan a punk, shit. Jonathan is all man. Hey, and Jonathan ain't no punk. He a gay man. But to say he a gay man, Jonathan don't play. Bitch, girl, please. You got to be crazy. Jonathan was whipping all them niggas. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I like Jonathan though. Shout out to Jonathan. Now I don't think they need to do that. I think they was being messy, but that's what we asked them to do. We did, even though we may not like the way in which they did it. Honestly, we asked them to come in because they're doing and saying the things that other people don't want to do and say. They calling out the fact that Anna Mac, girl, you scary. You sit up here talking all this stuff, but you don't want woo woo. They're calling it out. So I like it. You know what I'm saying? I think that even though they annoyed me this particular reunion, I would still like to see him back. Just put another outfit on Saucy and we good. Just put another outfit on Saucy. Now let's go get Rockhead. Girl, did y'all see Chrisean? Did y'all see Chrisean? Chrisean is at an amusement park. And the first thing I saw was Poe Jr. Junior, I don't know what this was around his neck. I need y'all to help me out. Now, she down here at the water park with that boy that looked like a dagger. And look at Junior. Hold on. What is that on Junior? Is that a floaty device and does it belong around his neck? This is a real question. Let's get into what she had to see.
We on the boat.
We on the boat. 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 We on the boat.
We on the boat.
Mind you, Chrisean is what, 25? And this boy is probably in his early 20s as well. Yeah. His poor little self, he don't even realize what she probably allegedly has done to this baby. But seeing Chrisean on this boat here, I was sitting up here saying, well, where the hell for this? What's going on? She got Junior out there. Thank God she got a hat on him this time. You feel what I'm saying? She got a floaty around his neck. A floaty around his neck. I guess that's in case the baby get in the water. It'll keep the baby head on top of the water. I just haven't seen any progression in this situation, and it's really upsetting me because that baby going on 2 years old. I hope y'all know that, right? The baby going on 2 years old. Never forget that. And this baby ain't talking. This baby ain't walking. This baby ain't hardly holding his head up. That's bad. That's extremely bad. Then she goes on talking about she opening up a restaurant, girl. Let's get into it, y'all. Get the likes up.
Gonna do these meet and greets till we.
And let me tell you something, Tessa. You dirty, you a dumbass bitch. Tessa, you supposed to be one of the oldest, but you one of the slowest. Bitch, didn't she leave your duck ass the first time telling you to let her borrow your food stamp? She was gonna open you up a restaurant. Wasn't you just on here crying and snotting and crying because the bitch told you she was gonna open a restaurant in the name of you and you was gonna be able to shove out chicken wings through the window of the doggone restaurant, and then it turns out she didn't open a damn window for you or open a restaurant for you, left you crying, told us you almost lost your Section 8 because you moved out and moved everything in with her, and she lied, and here you go right back again. Tessa, to say you the oldest, you the dumbest. And the reason I'm gonna call you the dumbest because you the oldest. Even China ain't this slow. Well, I don't believe China will leave her personal things behind in hopes that it's gonna work out with Chrisean. Now, would China go see what Chrisean talking about? Yes, but you're not gonna convince me that China is gonna leave her home, get evicted, possibly lose her Section 8 to go play around there with Chrisean. I don't see it. You are dumb as a box of rocks, Tessa. You're dumb. As a matter of fact, between listening to Tashiki and all the rest of you, I think all of y'all might be a little dumb. Here you go, listening to this girl talk about opening another restaurant, and you over here taking it with the bullshit. You can't make this up. I can't wait to see you crying later.
Get the restaurant. That's in working. I gotta do paperwork and stuff like that.
We both have to do paperwork.
I don't got warrants no more, so I'm kind of like free agent now. But praise God.
Thank you, Lord. With the Hebrew hot dog in the microwave.
A Hebrew hot
No,
dog.
we're not gonna be cooking that.
Do we have any Hebrews in the chat? What the hell is a Hebrew hot dog? Any Hebrew? Let me ask Google. What's a Hebrew hot dog? This is about the third time I've heard this whole talk about some Hebrew hot dogs. What is a Hebrew hot dog? A hot dog, a brand of kosher hot dog made of 100% kosher beef. So a beef dog. Girl, let's move on. These bitches found a new pack of hot dogs and now we got the Hebrew dog. Shut your ass up.
Looking at, but we like it.
We do. But
and the menu is
right,
crab
what's the
cakes,
menu?
the crab cakes, the seafood salad. We're gonna do that seafood casserole. My God, you gotta put a smack on it because it's spicy. That's one of Tashiki's favorite.
Why do I feel like I get the feeling that this seafood salad and seafood casserole is made with that imitation crab meat? I hate imitation crab meat. You know the kind that come pink in a can? Oh, I hate it. The pack, it come in a pack freeze dry. Oh, I hate it. If you want to piss me off, give me something with imitation crab meat in it. It feel like that's what they're using.
And we're gonna do some salmon because some people can't have crab cakes, okay?
But we're gonna do these meet and greets till we get the restaurant. That's in
Queen of hot dogs. Go ahead on, girl.
working. I gotta do paperwork and stuff like that.
We both have to do paperwork.
I don't got warrants no more, so I'm kind of like free agent now. But praise God.
Thank you, Lord.
Tessa slow. You can't make me. You can't convince me otherwise. Something wrong with Tessa. Something wrong with Tessa. Now, Papa Blue done unfollow her and the baby. Now, Papa Blue, what did the baby do? Papa Blue unfollowed Chrisean Sr. and Chrisean Jr. What did the baby do? This is a real question. Even I didn't unfollow Junior. Why would you unfollow your grandchild, sir? Girl, it's the way he knocking down the pictures for me. Ow! Child, unfollow Junior. Poor Junior. I'm so glad he can't read yet. And he didn't see that you unfollowed him. I'm so happy with that.
But I do, because, like, is you cool? Everybody need to take a deep breath before they take their last breath, you know?
I wish we could take that and send it to the police and have them come get her.
And stop calling our phones. Like, Cameron's trying to do something. We getting harassed with threats, like real threats.
It's so annoying because Chrisean is such a beautiful girl. She's so pretty and so stupid. Oh, I hate this for her.
Like, y'all think it's kiki, ha ha. It's not funny. But like, yeah, I don't know why they just be including the grandparents. Like, let grandparents be grandparents. You don't gotta do all that stuff. Thanks for packing my stuff up. That's okay. But shoot, you don't gotta do that other stuff to make it seem like something else. There's some evil shit going on. I ain't gonna hold you.
And to the crackheads, the rockheads who run here saying that basically she didn't need him. She was already preparing to leave him. You don't prepare to leave somebody with all your shit in their house. You grab all your shit and you go. If she had somewhere to go and she had all this and had all that, trust and believe she would have already moved out. She is destitute. But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all really got this girl making y'all believe that she really got all these things. Didn't she just say she bought a house with acres of land? What happened to the island? Remember she had an island? Y'all listen to this girl say anything. Anything.
That's why I haven't been to LA. The fact that I even have to do this, but I don't, but I do, because like.
Blueface made that call. Said, hey, it's time to go. You ain't playing this time. Be dead serious. You gotta pack it up. It's time to go.
You next, Blueface Senior. You next. But she said that she bought a house with some acres of land or something like that, child. Who knows? Now, I want to go to, let's put a pin in her right quick. I want to go to Tesheki. If you're a Baddies fan and you love the show, shout out to you. But if you crazy enough to believe that Tesheki has any type of way of winning a fight against world champion, not the city bitch, not the country hoe, damn sure ain't the doggone continent, a world champion Olympic boxer, Clarissa Shields, if you are of the belief that even with training, a girl who's been street fighting, smoking drugs, and all types of stuff, if you believe that this girl has any way, shape of winning a fight against Clarissa Shields, then you, my friend, may be available or maybe due for some sort of compensation. I don't give a damn how good she fight on the streets. Fighting and boxing is a skill. It's technique, it's breathing, it's a whole lot of things that goes with that. And y'all got this girl on here making y'all think that just because Clarissa Shields was crazy enough to even respond to her fans and even bring her up and talk about even fighting her, y'all got this girl really believing that she could do it. And it was at this moment I knew Chrisean ain't the only one that's slow. All of them slow. Every single one of them is slow as a turtle. All of them. Y'all really got this girl over here playing with Clarissa Shields. You know, it would be one. And then back up. Then they want to try to have Clarissa Shields come up with $1 million to fight. For why? Girl, you couldn't get $1 million to fight on Zeus. To be completely honest, anybody Clarissa fights will be gaining the clout off of her, not the other way around. See, I know the internet people who live in the baddie sphere, they feel like Clarissa will be getting clout off of Tesheki. No, baby. The audience that it will be introducing Tesheki in would always, even if she lose, would be a win-win for Tesheki. It wouldn't be the same for Clarissa because the baddies girls already know Clarissa. Clarissa Shields people don't know Tesheki. That audience don't know who Tesheki is. And y'all take this girl who be fighting lesser opponents, because let's be honest, even if she start them or not, she be fighting opponents that we all know she gonna beat. And y'all really take that, talking about, ooh, letting Saucy tell y'all, Tesheki is different. Tesheki is different. And she is different. And I believe she's a gifted fighter. But I do not believe that she would last 60 seconds in a ring with the likes of Clarissa Shields. She just won't. She's not even in shape to do that, let alone the fighting part. So now they going back and forth. Clarissa says she'll do it for, I think, 300 racks. Tesheki over there talking about she a professional and I ain't gonna be able to do it, but if I trained, I could. Then now is Clarissa was on the treadmill talking about she don't mind doing it. But now Tesheki on the treadmill mocking Clarissa. Clarissa, girl, I wouldn't even entertain these girls, but here we are. Let's get into Tesheki responding to Clarissa.
We boxing and running. Man, we training. Come on, Princess, let me punch you. Let me punch you, me. Come on, Princess. You can take a punch. Come on, Princess. Get your punk ass over here. Don't be scared. I ain't fighting. Oh my God. No, I ain't so scared. Why are you scared? Shake it. Don't shake it. Shake it. Don't shake. I don't want to shake with you. Bro, y'all know I play so much. I can do this shit all day. She's talking about hundreds of thousands. He gives me hundreds of thousands to go on baddies. You think I'm gonna step in the ring with you for hundreds of thousands? No, I need $1 million, girl. Now come on, let's train. Come on. She can train me. I should let her train me. Right? Don't want to have to go to a professional. You know, we boxing, we running, and we training.
Okay, so that was Tesheki making fun of Clarissa, saying that she's gonna need $1 million because Lemon pays her hundreds of thousands to fight on baddies. Clarissa, I wouldn't even give these hoes the time of day. Real people know shit from Sugar. We know it. This ain't even worth it.
So scared. Train or a professional boxer, right? What exactly? Like, money gives me hundreds of thousands. Like, I'm not ready to get like, crazy, girl. You go fucking crazy, girl. What are you talking about? You need 1.2 million. Let's get it popping. I will train. I will literally stop drinking and smoking. I will. The thing is, y'all would have been about, I'll do whatever.
I don't believe her.
We would have, but she just, I don't know what this shit is from. Like, God damn, I'm that important to you? Like, I intimidate you that much that you feel like you got to come over to our little world, our big world, because it ain't little, and be like, you know what? I need that one. Like, girl.
I think the biggest misconception too is Tesheki making it seem like Clarissa just fell out of the sky, found Tesheki, and started fucking with Tesheki. Tesheki, people from Baddies went to Clarissa Shields. I was there when Clarissa Shields first popped off, and we found out about the movie. That's when all the stuff happened with the Papoose drama with her and Remy. People started going to Clarissa Shields saying that Tesheki could beat you, and then Clarissa Shields, like a dummy, took the bait and was just like, "Oh, she can't beat me. Tell her I'll fight her. Tell her I come on Baddies and fight her." That's how this started, but it really started from the fans. The fans have been super, super messy. Super, super messy. It's not that Clarissa Shields was sitting down watching Baddies and was like, "I'm gonna get you." You feel what I'm saying? It was kind of like egged on by the people. It was egged on by the people. Okay. This wouldn't even be a thought of a fight. Tesheki will be out within the first 60 seconds. You can't tell me otherwise. Tesheki will be out within the first 60 seconds. You cannot tell me otherwise. This would be suicide for that girl. For Tesheki to get in the ring with her. Period. Dolly didn't even hit Tesheki, and she stumbled. And that fucked her up. In my opinion, that's why she was back there screaming and hollering, running to the back, talking about she ready to go. Because I think she didn't expect to even stumble. And Dolly didn't even land the lick. Dolly didn't even land the lick. But just the fact that Dolly was still swinging after her hits, in my opinion, I think that kind of like, okay, hold on. What? She stumbled and Dolly didn't even hit her. And right after that stumble, they did a little 1-2 yin yin, and she literally lost her mind. It's the objective of you not a machine. You bleed like me. You feel what I'm saying? You could get, because guess what? This is the gag. Had she stumbled and Dolly capitalized off of that, Dolly could have really got her for real. Probably would have been for long, but Dolly could have got her if she had stumbled and really capitalized off of it. But if Dolly had her off her rocker like that and she didn't even hit her, what you think? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. She doesn't stand a chance. She literally does not stand a chance.
And this is I'm having fun. I'm actually having fun. Train or a professional boxer, right?
So all my fans, I love y'all. I've been elevating to a new level, and with new levels comes new devils. I've been navigating and staying away from from negativity for months, and these blogs, businesses, networks, and podcasts have been harassing me. It's not easy to ignore, but Lord knows I try. So moving forward, I'm back to ignoring the hate and sharing positivity and motivation to my village. GWOAT, GOAT woman of all time. I don't know. Hashtag GOAT woman of all time. Hashtag Clarissa Shields. Anybody can still get punched up. That doesn't change. Okay, so that's Clarissa saying that. That was what Clarissa had to say, that she back on her, whatever. But Clarissa, I seen when you had posted this. Clarissa said, tell Zeus Network I'm the real baddie. Oh. I keep telling these folks, fighting for a couple seconds with security guards breaking it up is way different from putting on gloves, going 2 minutes with no one to save you. These folks crazy. LOL. I pay $10 to see it though. I sure would.
I seen the Clarissa Shawty come up in the comments. Stalking. I don't like when people talk over me. Or, or try to talk to me. Like, me and you talking, and right now like this, and Lanai just start talking to me, I'm going to completely ignore her. Although I'm hearing everything she said, I'm not going to respond to her until I'm ready, because I think that it was rude that she was talking to me. So while I was talking to my favorite supporters on this live, I'm supposed to say that, I was telling about the fight, I seen the Clarissa Shawty come up in the comments. She's talking about, what's up? Bitch, get out my face. What is you talking about, what's up? You seen what I said? If I train, you want to fight me and get up in the ring with me off of baddies. What I did to a bitch in the 5-second clip. Off of, like, I'm a smoker. Baby, I smoke down. I party. Imagine if I start, and I said this for your silly ass before. Imagine if I trained properly and I was an actual professional boxer, not a baddie, not an artist. I was a boxer. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said it a month ago. I said what I said. And when I say this, I'm not trying to, a lot of people be saying, oh, you trying to be cocky, you be humble. I literally get my humbleness from God. Like, God says something, he means it. You guys read the word of God? I really mean what I say. Like, you ain't acting with me. That was if I was to like do that. But at the end of the day,
Sean's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth. Talking about if she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on the motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me. And that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not going to whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help. Your friends need to help you. If I was out here popping pills, my friends would take me to the motherfucking rehab. They'd tie my black ass up. And walk me straight in that motherfucker and say, hey, don't let her out till she's clean. There you go. There you go. Chrisean's sister.
Not Chrisean's sister. Ooh. Clarissa didn't stop there, though. Hold on. She didn't stop there. Clarissa also talked about the fact that Tesheki allegedly touched on her little sister. Now, let me tell y'all this too. And this is why it will be real tough for me. This is just me. This is why it will be extremely tough for me if I was Tesheki to forgive my sister. Because the words you spewed on that, if it's not true, if it's true, then I got to eat that. But if it's not true, the words that you spew on this public platform will never leave my image. That reputation will precede me everywhere I go. You got on this internet and on this baddie shit because you was mad and we had our little back and forth, and you got on there and said that you made me, when you were 7, I made you do. And now everybody I get into it with has these words to say to me. It will be very tough for me to forgive my sister. I'm just saying. Because the things you said, I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. My kids going to have to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? If it's not true. If it's true, take your lick, girl. She have every right to get on here and say it. But if it's not true, I would have a real tough time. So Clarissa did what Diamond the Body did. And basically brought up the fact that I heard you M-worded your sister. Look what Clarissa said. What a shame. M-worded your own sister is crazy. Hashtag eater. Now, last person said this got a tooth knocked out. Well, no, Diamond told her to go take care of Junior or something like that. But the last person said this got beat up. I'm confused as to why the energy has shifted to, girl, I'm not worried about you. The last person who said this, you wanted their head off their shoulders. Can you help me out? Help me. Help me, please. What's going on? Last person said this had to cover their mouth after that. This girl said it and you just, I ain't worried about her. What? But this, what Chrisean did is going to be the gift that keeps on giving. Because Clarissa is one of many who going to say that to you. A lot of them going to say it. Then it says, oh, she mad, I'm a natural born eater. This Tesheki. Your fights don't make no noise at all, baby. And all your opponents walk off looking the same they came. It's okay. I might train so I can give you that noise and attention you need badly. Till then, off my D and watch my new video, learn the lyrics. This is what Tesheki said. Slight day as a baddies with a pro slight day as a baddie, not a pro boxer. So she's over there talking about buying something from Gucci. Can we normalize the fact that when y'all go spend thousands and thousands of dollars on bags that these people making in China for $20, y'all really not really flexing like that? To people like me who's fiscally responsible and has financial literacy, y'all look dumb as fuck. I just had to say that. Every time I look around and I see people spending racks and racks of money on bags and shoes and purses, but then the bags are going to appreciate in value. You look a damn fool. All the things Tesheki could be doing with that money and this bitch out here buying bags. I'm off the subject, but I had to say this part. All the shit you could be setting up for your kids, for generational wealth, and don't know raggedy bitch get in the comments, but then how do you know she's not already doing that? A person with that mindset ain't spending thousands of dollars on a fucking bag, idiot. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. A person with that type of mindset ain't going to spend racks on bags because they understand that baddies is for now. What I'm going to do when the check stop rolling? I can't be out here spending thousands and thousands of dollars on no bags, girl. I might need this money. Let me invest this money, have this money, make me more money. So when the baddies check run out, my money's still going to have residual income. That's what people with that type of mindset have. Don't tell me she around here making sure her children have generational wealth and buying bags and she don't even. Watch out. Watch out. Do what you want with your money. But I'm just saying, y'all look a fool to me. This is not a flex. You look dumb. Rich people, real rich people, don't do this. They don't do this. So, it's given I just got my taxes seized. You get it? Anyways, moving on. And then she posted a picture with her and Papoose. And said, child, your nigga know who the champion is. Now, don't get me wrong. Papoose looked like she seen him. And she was like, oh, can I get a picture? And he was just like, yeah, of course. He don't even look like he even know Tesheki. He don't even look like he know Tesheki. Trust and believe. So it was cute, the incentive, but it don't even look real. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been going back and forth now, honey.
I seen the Clarissa shawty.
All right, we already saw this. Tesheki, you gonna write a check that your ass can't cash. I'm telling you now. That girl, it will rearrange your face, and you know it. Or if you don't know it, you will find out. Maybe it's the crack coming back in. But that girl, Clarissa, will rearrange your face. Who cares why y'all into it? Y'all here now. Clarissa Shields would literally rearrange your face. If I were you, this is just me. I'm not telling you what to do, but if I were you, I would just go lay down, fat. I would tread light and go lay down and count my baddies checks. That's what I would do. Now, here come Tessa. Mind you, she was just on here talking about praise the Lord. They're eating Hebrew hot dogs and that they opening up a restaurant. Now she on here talking about she'll fight Clarissa for $1 million. Bitch, I wouldn't let Saint fight you for $100. Girl, ain't nobody trying to fight you, bitch. You ain't nothing but a common hood booger. That's what you are, a common hood booger. That's what y'all. Nigga wouldn't fight. Nigga wouldn't pay for free to see you fight. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You're not even Otis. You Otis little brother. You're not even the oldest of the Malones. I feel like the oldest of the Malones is China. You ain't even Otis. Bitch, you Otis' third cousin. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't even Otis. Otis is China. You is Otis' third cousin. The third cousin. The third cousin. The one 2 times removed. That's what she is. So now she come out talking about she want to fight Clarissa. Girl, like I said, when Walter said Nita was on crack with all of them except me, I understand that more and more every day. I feel like Miss Malone was on crack with all of them. Look.
Well, rap, don't let this beautiful face fool you. You will get bodied. Okay? Okay? Will get bodied. Come for Tashiki again. Put that money up. It ain't no 3K. I need $1 million. What are you talking about? Pull up on that black top and you will get bodied. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I'm going to say. I don't do all that talking. You will get bodied. Professional fighter. I'm a professional. All of that. Bodied. Tell him I said it. Yes. Bodied. Well, rap, don't let this beautiful face fool you.
Now y'all goes for. Y'all see I be going for. Y'all goes for. Y'all say I go for with conspiracy theories. I haven't gone nowhere near as far with my conspiracy theories as she just went. And I be talking about dragons and aliens and shit. And even I haven't gone this far. Even I haven't gone this far. So y'all just gonna we just gonna act like this is normal behavior. $1 million. I'm just saying, y'all drags me down to the ground. Voodoo, you go as far. Voodoo, you are. There you go. There you go. Where is the outrage? Because this, are you, what? Y'all let anybody go live. I feel like you need to pass a test to go live these days. I think you need to pass a test. I think they need to have prerequisites in order to go live. Because this girl that went on the live and said, you keep calling out my sister, I'll fight you. And I don't want 3,000. I want $1 million, and you will get bodied. Lord have mercy. Crack. Crack is whack. It's crack. I'm telling you. It's crack. Crack. Cocaine. Little Rock. Crack. That's what it is. Tessa, please. Please, Tessa. Now, don't get me wrong. Tessa could take a punch. Remember when Tesheki went to jump over Tessa and hit Rockhead and hit Tessa in the back of the head? She ate that. I ain't gonna lie. She could take a punch. That I will give a head hard as a white baby. Do you hear me? However, you getting on here talking about fighting Tessa. Please go lay, girl. Please. Where did Chrisean go dig you up from? Where? What's the moral to the story? Because I don't have time for all this. What's the moral to the story? The moral to the story is Tesheki is talking crazy, but Tesheki is not going to do nothing because Tesheki knows that Clarissa Shields would literally obliterate her within the first 30 seconds, tops. I'm going to give her 60 to be generous. 60 seconds, Tesheki is no more. Okay? Y'all can go argue with your mom. However, I do so also want to say this. They all must be crack babies. That 80s and them 90s was not kind to Black America. It's a lot of crack babies running around here and they're the new parents. And I think we need to have the hard discussion about these children. Thank God my mama ain't get on crack. Thank you, Lord, Mama. I'm so glad you didn't succumb to the peer pressure. Because Lord have mercy. You get it? With that being said, y'all, let me see if I missed any super chats, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Tamisha, thank you for the super chat. I love the dollhouse, and we love you back. Thank you so much, love. Thank you. What you cooking one? Thank you for the super chat. Boo, not my man, reminding me we gotta catch or watch a show. We got him. Hold your face up. Let him see you. Love you down, girl. Miss you while you were out of town. Thank you so. Thank you. Yeah, girl. Let them know. Hey, tell your man, keep reminding you. I'm on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Shout out to everybody in the building. I will be going to New Orleans this weekend. So I may not be going live. No, I'm probably not gonna go live this weekend. I'm not even gonna lie, but I will try to put out some content for y'all. Morning Jokes Monday. Hold out. We'll check. If I don't come, it's because I'm still flying in town. I think my flight come in at 11 or leave at 11 or something like that. We'll see. If I do be able to do the jokes, it'll be a late one. If not, catch me on Tuesday. My bad. Sorry, y'all. Mr. Fleek Official, thank you for the super chat. Hey, love, I finally catch you live. You're everything. Hold on. You're everything. Thank you so much, Mr. Fleek. I appreciate you. Come on in. Y'all get the likes up on the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Portia. Hey, boo. Thank you for the super chat. I think Clarissa forgot she was famous. Case why she going back and forth with the trashy baddie. Miss Shields is lowering her value. Absolutely. Without a doubt. You didn't say nothing wrong. You're absolutely right. She is lowering her value. It's almost like a professional fighter coming into the hood to find a street fighter. You know what I'm saying? That only works out in prison. That don't work out in real life. You're absolutely right, though. She is lowering her value. She need to move on and let Tesheki go be the queen of baddies. And she ain't even that, to be completely honest. Ivory got in the field with heavier hitters than Tesheki. Can we talk about it? Can we have the conversation or what? What we doing? Ivory really is the queen hitter. Ivory got in the field with way more heavy hitters than Tesheki. 80% of the people Tesheki got in the field with, whether she called the fight or not, has been way less than her, and we already knew she was going to win. So technically, Ivory might be the queen of baddies, and she ain't been on nowhere near as long. Educational Friday, probably not, but let me see. Carolyn, thank you for the super chat. Says Clarissa bought her mama a house, all them Malones, and they mama still struggling. Facts. Yeah. But they love their mommy, right? I guess. But maybe it's the drugs too. I gotta add that. Carolyn, thank you again for the super chat. The point is that Tesheki and Chrisean have plenty of money. Their priorities are in the wrong place. Bags over freedom. Clarissa is smart. They are dumb. You can't compete where you don't compare. That is golden. And that is fact. That is Fendi fact, as a matter of fact. Shout out to everybody in the building. And Shanika Ford, thank you for the super chat. Don't catch many live shows, but glad I'm here. I'm happy you're here as well. Sorry to break it to you, though, but I got to get up off of here. You guys, y'all have been nothing short of amazing. Like I said, don't quote me on Educational Friday, but I probably could still do Educational Friday now that I'm thinking about it. I'll bring my computer. We'll see. But I will be out of town this weekend, you guys. I'm going to the Jazz Fest in New Orleans, so I will be out of town. Me and my best friend going to do best friend trip or whatever, and we going to do that. Plus her birthday. Matter of fact, sing happy birthday to my best friend, honey. My best friend birthday was day before yesterday. I ain't even get on here and tell y'all. It should be watching. I don't think she watched this channel. She watched the other one. Aquarius 87. Thank you for the super chat. Clarissa needs to know Papoose don't like his life public. He don't want to be the center of attention. His woman is giving that. That's true. You know, Papoose love to be hiding behind the curtains and all of that. He don't like being in the front. He likes singing in the background. That's what he like. But yeah, my best friend's birthday was 2 days ago. So we going to Jazz Fest this weekend. We going to see Wayne. I will let y'all know if he say don't stop. I will let y'all know that. But we will be doing the morning jokes tomorrow. So make sure y'all pull over, and pop out. If you know, you know. Also make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. But before I get off the live, I'm gonna play the birthday song for my best friend. I'm so sorry I'm 2 days late. She know I don't mean it. But my best friend's birthday was 2 days ago. She's an Aries. Them damn Aries, girl. Whew, Jesus. Anyways, shout out to the Aries people or whatever. Ain't that the Aries? Whatever. Happy birthday to my best friend. I love you so much. That's my sister. Anyway, love her down to the ground, and we going to New Orleans. So if I don't get Educational Friday, then I'm out of town. I'll try to get y'all some content over the weekend. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Happy birthday to my best friend, Faye. Love you more than life itself. Been together, been friends since 6th grade. So how old are you in 6th grade? 12, and I'm 42. So 30 years friendship. 30 years. You bitches can't even spell 30 years. Happy birthday to my best friend. I love you, best friend, more than life itself. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Happy birthday.
Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bustin' up.
Come on, blaze. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.